Saw my last video, you know that I went to get new tires yesterday on it, which I replaced all four in the back of it. And I did keep one good one is now the spare. Then the other one is sitting here, right here. I'm going to keep this for a backup. That's a really good tire. So rather than get rid of it, I'm going to keep it for a backup. But and sorry for the grinding sound. Lady's sanding on her house of all things. But anyway, I did a little work. Woodland Airstream has been so nice to me as far as helping me out with parts and give me breaks on parts, and they're in such a friendly pace that they have now become an associated sponsor of my channel. So I put this back on it and I painted this. There's my decal for my channel, and there's Woodland Airstream. So they become an associate sponsor of my channel. The tires I put on it, they're nothing fancy. They're Power Kings. Right there they are. That way I can see to the original size. They're 800 by 16.5. They have pretty good reviews. They're load range D tires, so they're heavier tire than they look. So I put them on there. Then right now it's getting down the point. I drove it yesterday. Drove it about I don't know 30 miles. But there's carpeted steps. I drove it 30 miles yesterday, and it drives really well, handles really well. You can see the inside. Turn some lights on. Still waiting on the air. With COVID, this is taking a little longer. Nothing I can do about it. I'm not bugging the people that are trying to get it for me because they're doing all they can do. So it's just with the pandemic going on. But there's everything's done. Tires on it. And don't forget, you can go to my merch line and order these decals, these stickers to put on to help support my channel and help support my travels. You know, it all helps. So if you can, you got a few bucks, go to my Teespring account and order a sticker and put it on your computer, or just do it to help support my many travels. That, you know, these motorhomes aren't cheap to run. So just another shameless plug. But yeah, it's all cleaned up. We're basically ready to go. Piece of paper there, my clean floor, but it's all ready to go. Carpet's down, whole bit. So like I say, we're just getting on the holding pattern now. Just the 24th of this month, I go to my appointment to get this transferred into my name finally, so I get a plate on it. When I bought it, the lady never put it in her name because of the pandemic. So I don't know how that's going to work, but it shouldn't be a big deal. I do have a receipt showing what I paid for it. So, and since I bought it, I put about $3,400 into it. Which I guess isn't bad. I planned on spending money on it, but I didn't plan on spending that much. But you know, it is what it is. We're getting excited. My wife got some books for the Upper Peninsula travel guides, Michigan here. Then I've also been looking at YouTube videos of all things for Yellowstone, Bryce Canyon, Zion, and stuff like that. So we're getting into the travel mode here. This year's adventures, we're going all over the UP with this. Well, its first major trip is going to go up to our other house. After that, then we're going all over the UP. We're going to be going to Lower Tequamatum Falls, to Munising KOA, because we couldn't, and then we're going from Munising, we're going to Lake Gogebic State Park, then we're going to Fayette State Park, then to the Straits. Well, between all those runs, that's a lot of miles, we're going to hit some waterfalls. So we're going to have some waterfall footage. I'm taking drones as well as my cameras. My wife will have her cameras, and we got some friends riding with us. So it's going to be an interesting summer for us finally. We're all, as they say, herd immune because of COVID. We've all had our shots, so me and my wife and all of our friends that we're traveling with, so we're all good. But yep, we're getting excited to get on the road for you guys as well as for ourselves. This will be our first major vacation that we've taken in ages. With retirement comes a little more time, and believe it or not, a little more money, because I'm not spending like I used to with my work. So that all comes into play. But yeah, we're basically ready. We're just the only thing that's lacking from operating this 100% is the roof air, but everything else is working on it, so we can live with that. We'll get it here when it gets here, so that's all we can do. But yeah, we're getting all excited to start this next stage of our lives. We're going to be traveling all over for you guys and for ourselves. So like I say, our first trips all over the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We'll take you across Mackinac Bridge and all that. We're going to go to the town of St. Ignace. We won't be going to the Mackinac Island this year, because there's just a lot of people go there, and quite frankly, with the pandemic going on, it's expensive to take a boat across. I've said this before, it's like almost $50 a person, and that's 4 of us. That's $200. We'd rather take the $200 and go see nature and see things. We might see bears. There's things that we can do with our friends. There's riverboat rides, upper peninsula, that we could do. We're going to Pictured Rocks, Lakeshore, National Lakeshore, and stuff like that. So yeah, this is a long-winded update, but I just want to let you know I got tires on this. I did a video yesterday, but I didn't really show you the tires because I was going to do a 2-parter, which I got the other part to edit. But yep, so right there they are. These things are a pretty good tire too. They got a really good rating, like 4.5 to 5 stars. So they should last us a while. Like I say, I got it. My spare is all set. It's hidden underneath here, and when I got it home, I wire brushed. You can't see it, but when I got home, I wire brushed the rim and painted it black, so it looks like a brand new tire and rim. Ultimately, once I get this up north, I'm probably going to pull the tires off one at a time and paint the actual rims underneath there. Some have white rims. So far, everything else here is white rims on it, because these are steel rims underneath these caps. So but yeah, we're getting ready to go here. Then eventually we'll get the body painted, the cab painted, and all this graphics is going to come off, and I'm going to be yep, it's all white rims. All this graphics is going to come off, and I'm going to be painting a different graphic on it. It's going to have probably a a red and blue stripe on it to replace these right here, and it'll be a solid color that we painting over. So that's the plan for that. And when I brought it home yesterday, I did fill up the fuel tank, so it's got a full tank of fuel in it, as well as the propane is filled. So so far it's been really good. When I first got it, to be honest with you, I didn't know for sure what to think about it, because I don't know, you can tell, and I know many know how I am about stuff. I tend to be a little fussy with stuff. You know, if I'm gonna have something, I want to have something nice, and the intent of this is for me and my wife to use. So, you know, you can always buy stuff for yourselves. I can buy drones, but this is one purchase I bought with my wife in mind, that she could sit up there in the front seat right there, and also at some point I'm going to let her drive this thing, because she's got to learn how to drive it anyway. But yeah, so she should be able to handle it. It drives real easy. On our trip, maybe at some point we'll let her and my friend's wife sit up front, and we'll sit back here and relax. So, but yep. So this update's getting a little long-winded. It's getting a little long-winded, so I'll probably back on out of here. And if you're new to my channel, happen to catch this video, can you do me a giant humongous favor? Can you subscribe, like, click all, and watch and comment, and look for future updates? It doesn't cost you nothing, and it does help me out. And on this video, could you please give me a comment? That'd be awesome, because it helps the analytics for my channel if people leave comments. So I'm going to sign off in this update, and keep your eye out for the next one. I'm thinking possibly the next one's going to be the drive to the northwest to its new home. We have a second home up by an hour and a half north of here, so it will be going up there. That's where it's going to stay after that. So unless we're on the road, we're putting up a 30-foot by 32-foot pole barn with a cement floor in that this is going to set in, as well as my other toys, ATVs and carts and everything else I have up there. So so that'll be an update unto itself, because I'll actually do some video of the pole barn being built. We're just waiting on, everything's ordered, we're waiting on stuff to get here, and it sounds like July is when the builder's going to start doing it. Once he gets it built, then we'll get a hold of a cement contractor, Ruggles and Son, and they will come out and do the cement work, put the floor in it and that. So thanks very much, guys. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you on my next update. And I love each and every one of you. Bye bye.